book lovers, it is G-Swizz here, and I am here today to do a late Fairyloot and Illumicrate August unboxing. The main reason why I'm filming this unboxing late, I'm actually currently filming this right smack bang in the middle of September, is because I have not been in the mental state to film an unboxing at all. Even though I technically received my final monthly box to add to this unboxing only last week, over the course of this last week, I've been putting this unboxing off as if it is homework. And it's not homework because these are books that are special editions, and the monthly Fairyloot has some items. So technically I'm receiving gifts, but for some reason, I don't know. I think it's just my mental state and what I've been going through within these last couple months. But you know what? I'm really hoping that even though I have not been motivated to film this video, that I will leave this video happier than how I started it, or like how I planned it, if that makes sense. I do have some one-time special edition boxes from Illumicrate as well as my monthly Illumicrate. I decided I wasn't going to skip for this month. With Illumicrate's picks, it's a little bit difficult for me to decide if I want to stay subscribed, and that's why I'm happy that Illumicrate has unlimited skips, because majority of the time I'm not like super keen on their book picks, or I just don't have the budget for them because I'm prioritizing other special editions that just so happen to go on sale within the month. However, for the month of August specifically, I wanted to keep my subscription. I wanted to renew because I'm very much interested in the book, and overall I love staying subscribed to Illumicrate in general because I do love their special edition boxes, and I will be going through a couple of special edition boxes today, and all 4 books in these 2 special edition boxes just so happens to be from the same author. If I guessed correctly, I'm pretty sure that I received dispatch emails for both these special edition boxes, so I am going to kick this video off with those boxes, and then I'm going to move on to my monthly subscriptions. I definitely cannot tell which Illumicrate special edition box is which, but I do know that both the boxes contain books from the same author. Let's see which one this is. Here we go. Yes! Okay, so this was a special edition box that recently went on sale. The first book I pick out of this box is One for My Enemy by Olivia Blake, the Illumicrate special edition. I really love this edition. I will forever be bitter at the fact that I did miss the Fairyloot special edition sale, but I'm still very impressed with this edition, and I'm really happy that I have it. Oh my goodness, look at those pages. Those are gorgeous. I was nervous that this edition would be way too similar to the Waterstones exclusive edition, but it's definitely distinguishable when you see it in person. I think that the foiling is very well done. Let's look at the cutout page. Oh, I love. Look at that beautiful foiling on the end pages. Look at my That's so creepy. And I believe these have a digital signature. Yeah, we've got a digital signature here from Olivia. I am very much impressed with this edition, and yes, the foil end pages continue on the other side. I do like the artist that Olivia Blake does collaborate with for her end pages. I believe their artist pseudonym is Little Churma. However, I do find it quite refreshing that we have some patterned end pages here that doesn't consist of fan art, only because if you were a collector of her books like myself, then you'd get the variety. So happy that this matches the Illumicrate special edition of Alone With You in the Ether as well. And the second and final book out of this specific special edition box is Masters of Death by Olivia Blake. And this looks so much prettier than the digital mock-up we were given. I wasn't too keen on the design in the digital mock-up. I do have to admit, I love the original cover so much, and I think it's because I really love the green. However, seeing this in person, it looks so much better. I love that foil. I love how it pops. I love these end pages. I think that out of both the end pages in this box, I think these are my favorite. And then let's look at the foiled. Yeah, oh my goodness, wow. The foiled end papers. That's not something I expected. The skull is opening its third eye. Interesting stuff. And once again, we have a digital signature by Olivia Blake, and then we have more pattern end pages. I'm very impressed with these 2 special editions. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I literally purchased these books for the sake of purchasing them. Like, I told myself that Olivia Blake is an auto-buy author for me, and I will purchase their special editions. I, at this point, don't even know whether or not I'm going to get the Fairyloot Masters of Death special edition. I think I've just come to the realization that I don't have to collect every special edition edition of her books, even though I wanted to for the Fairyloot One for My Enemy. This being said, I'm really happy I collected the Illumicrate special editions, and I think I'm going to continue collecting the Illumicrate special editions if they come out, because I do love this cutout concept. And I sincerely hope you're not tired of Olivia Blake special editions, because I've got another set here that just so happened to go on sale, and when I heard that the Illumicrate team were going to put spares on the website, I got so excited. I literally took a bunch of other special editions off my special edition wish list. I pretty much compile a list every single time a new special edition is announced, and I delete certain special editions if I see that there is another one I want to prioritize. And as soon as I heard that these two books were gonna go on sale as spares, I immediately had to jump on it. I did not care about the other special editions that month. I needed to grab these. So I'm really excited to share these with you guys. Oh my goodness. This is so exciting! So if you couldn't make out what the book title was from the bubble wrap, it is The Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake, the Illumicrate special edition. This is my favorite edition of the book so far. I don't think that the Fairyloot edition compares to this one at all. Like, as much as I appreciate receiving it in my first adult monthly Fairyloot, I was kind of disappointed in how Fairyloot customized it compared to how Illumicrate customized their edition. I cannot believe I have this. This is so unreal because I kept on looking at the Australian buy, swap, and sell groups, and I would see the set sell for like 250, and I just really wanted these books, but also I was just holding out for a potential restock from Illumicrate, and you know what? They restocked, and I'm just so happy that they did, because I wanted this special edition of the book since the first sale, and I wasn't an Illumicrate subscriber at the time. I'm so happy I am now, even though technically this restock was open to the public. But honestly, I'm so relieved that Illumicrate decided to restock spares of the first two books, and I cannot wait for the Atlas Complex when that comes out. I just need to show you guys how pretty this beautiful special edition is and how foily it is as well. This is just so much prettier in person because I kept on seeing the digital mock-up of this and everyone else's pictures, but I'm just so amazed at how it looks in person. And then check out those pages as well. And then we have some end page art by Little Choma, as I previously mentioned. And then I believe we should have like a digital signature in here. Yep, we've got a digital signature by Olivia. And then, oh, more holographic foiling. I did not just receive the first book, I also received The Atlas Paradox by Olivia Blake. And unlike The Atlas 6, I have not yet read this book, but I'm very much looking forward to getting to it. I initially wanted to read The Atlas Paradox when it came out, but I wanted to reread The Atlas 6. But at the time, I just realized that I didn't want to read something that was too complicated or too heavy. The Atlas 6, I would say, requires some brain power, but I'm hoping that by the time The Atlas Paradox comes out, I will have the strength and determination to get through it. But yeah, wow, look at that beautiful holographic foiling once again. So, so pretty. Those pages, absolutely gorgeous. And then, oh, we've got more art by Little Choma. Whoa, that looks pretty bleak. And then we got some more foiling here. I am obsessed. And then we've got the digital signature, I guess. Do we have a digital signature? No! I've got an actual signature by Olivia, like here. I'm not too sure if you guys can see that. Yeah, that's an actual signature, because her digital signature looks the same all around, but this is an actual signed edition. Love that for me. So this is my mini Olivia Blake haul. I'm pretty sure at some point of my life I need to have a shelf dedicated solely to Olivia Blake's books. These are just so, so pretty, and I cannot wait to get to the other books beside the Atlas 6, because I've only read the Atlas 6 as I'm filming this right now. And also I've read Alone With You in the Ether, and that is pretty much what solidified Olivia Blake as a favorite author for me, but I really need to get to more of their books, so I'm really happy I have these beautiful Illumicrate special editions. Now we move on to my monthly Illumicrate. I get the book only option because I like their books. I'm not too keen on the items that they put in. However, I've noticed they've started to do character cards, and now it's like tempting me, but that is kind of why I keep my Fairyloot box. So we're gonna go through this together. I'm so excited for this beautiful special edition because I've seen a little teaser on the internet, and I'm not too sure if you guys can gather what this book is based on the fact that it's like bubble wrapped and stuff, but let me reveal that to you. The book pick for the month of August is Zara, Guardians of Dawn. Zara. I believe it's gonna be a series, and this is like the first book in a companion series that I believe follows different protagonists throughout. Wow. So pretty. So pretty. Now, I initially was a little bit disappointed when I found out that the colorway wasn't like changed, because I do like the original colorway. It's just I wanted to see something a little bit more unique with the cover, but this is nice. And I do like the foiling. Oh my goodness, those end pages. I am in love. And then let's look at this naked hardback is so pretty. Whoa. Whoa. I love this cover style so much. On this book, it says, "The Maiden Who Was Loved by Death." This is so pretty. And here we have the actual title of the book. I think I've seen this on the internet before, but I had no idea that this was the Illumicrate special edition of Zara. Wow, I am so impressed. So all I know about this book so far is that it's a Sailor Moon fan fiction, or it was based on Sailor Moon, and that's a big reason why I want to read it this year, because I do have a Pop Sugar Reading Challenge prompt to read a book that is technically a fan fiction, and this book has been popping up on those lists everywhere on the Goodreads Listopia. So I personally wanted Zara to be my book pick for that prompt, and I am so excited to read it, but I'm even more excited that I have the Illumicrate special edition, because this is so impressive, and I am really happy I do have an Illumicrate subscription, because even though I pretty much skip majority of the time, whenever there is a special edition book I would like to prioritize in their monthly subscription, it is so worth it. And to top it all off, this book was signed by S.J. Jones. And now I move on to my monthly adult Fairyloot, and I know what this book is, and I have listened to it on audiobook already because it was available on Scribd, and I could not resist. And I'm really happy that I already listened to it because I really like this book. Let me show you guys what this book is. First of all, the theme for the month is powerful bloodlines, and that was enough to indicate what the book was. And I knew that this book was already coming into my collection, but listening to it on audiobook was definitely worth it. And the Fairyloot adult pick for the month is Forged by Blood by Egbor Åkesson. This was not only a good book and a great debut novel, but this is a very pretty special edition. And I am really happy that I have this beautiful special edition of Forged by Blood. I do like the original cover. I do like the original colorway that is on the original cover. However, I'm really happy that I have this edition of it because I love this colorway just as much, probably. Oh, I just love how it looks. And check these beautiful digitally printed edges out. I'm not gonna lie, in usual circumstances, I would hate having the front cover or like the main character on the front cover printed on the edges. However, I think it works here. I think that that is a very beautiful image, and it would be wasted if it wasn't used even more. So I'm really happy that they took advantage of the beautiful cover art. Now let me check the other features out. I do love those end pages. I am personally happy that Fairyloot have started to foil their end pages. I am very happy with the placement of the foil here, and oh wow. Oh, okay. Let me show you this beautiful naked hardback. I just love how the blue and purple work well together. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. I mean, I love the original cover, but like once again, I am so tempted to just take the dust jacket off because of this beautiful naked hardback. Oh my goodness, there's a map. Check that out. I love how detailed that map is. And this book has been signed by the author. And I believe that there's more in-page art. Yes, there's more in-page art. I'm so happy about that. And it's foiled once again. And then here we have a reverse dust jacket as well. And I really like that art. I do like the original cover, but I also very much love this concept, and I do love the art style of this. That's just so pretty. And then additionally, we have a letter from the author and an art print of our protagonist. I really enjoyed my reading experience of Forged by Blood. It very much reminded me of the Blood Trials, but less intense. The pace was a little slower, but I very much appreciated the story and the concept, and I cannot wait to continue on with this series. And I really hope that Fairyloot do a special edition of the second book, because this right here is so gorgeous and I need the duology on my shelf. And finally, we've come to the portion of the video where we unbox my Fairyloot young adult box for the month of August. This one has a lot of stuff, and we're gonna go through it together. This is the spoilery card here, and the theme for the month is reap what you sow. I'm gonna put the spoilery card down and go through this box with you guys. I'm wondering if these are metal straws, because I'm just kind of worried about the sound that they're making due to to the fact they could also be glass. Like, I'm kind of nervous about them being glass, honestly. Yeah, we've got like this cleaner here, so I'm guessing these might just be metal straws. Yes, they are metal straws. Whoa, okay, they're metal straws with these really cool skull patterns. I'm not too sure if you guys can see that. It's really difficult to view, probably, because they're just so small, but that's really cool. So there's a skull and crossbones there. And are these inspired by anything? I don't think they are. I'm gonna say that they are inspired by Gideon the Ninth. I don't know. So according to the spoilery card, this was not inspired by anything. I could say Gideon the Ninth, right? Actually, no, there's another item in here inspired by Gideon the Ninth, and those just so happen to be these bookends right here. Wow. That looks so cool. I do still have the black metal bookends from Fairyloot. I believe they were Caravel inspired, but I do like that we have Gideon the Ninth inspired ones. And these will especially go well with some darker books because these will pop out more. With the Caravel ones, I use them for my manga. Like, I stack some manga on top of my desk. And the manga that I use for those bookends just so happen to be white volumes. So I'm planning to use like darker books with the Gideon the Ninth ones, because I reckon that the darker books will make these bookends pop out a little bit more. I totally appreciate having more bookends, especially because I feel like I need them, considering that I'm running out of shelf space and I need to display my books in some other creative ways. Oh my goodness. The next item I see in this box is a Belladonna tumbler. Not everyone knows this at the moment, but I kind of read Belladonna this month, and it's kind of one of the best books I've read this year. Belladonna means a lot to me personally because I recently lost a friend. And personally, I found the first book to be absolutely comforting, at least the first book, because I have not yet read the second book. But it just felt right for this time. And it kind of just helped with me processing everything. Yeah, I get emotional talking about it, so I'm gonna stop talking about it right now. We have another straw, except I believe this one might be a glass straw. And then, oh, it's a tumbler. It's a beautiful tumbler. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm obsessed. And on this glass tumbler, it says, "You are mine and I am yours. And together, this world is ours." I don't have one of these yet, and I'm so happy I have this now because I love making iced tea. I love brewing iced tea, and I always just use like standard cups, but I think I'm gonna use this going forward to make like an iced chai tea. I am just so impressed with this item. Sometimes I do struggle with the items that Fairyloot puts in their boxes, but at this point, I don't see any misses. And the next item I pick out of this box is Bone Season book tabs. Unlike a lot of readers out there, I don't annotate my books. I usually just get way too excited to annotate my books. I also don't want to destroy them, but I do like the concept of page tabs. Check these out. They have the original logos from the original covers. Oh my goodness, I just read the packaging. It says the Bone Season page tabs. Get it? Because, you know, the protagonist in the Bone Season, her name's Paige. Get it? That is so cool. And I'm also happy that it comes with a ruler as well, because I really struggle with the concept of annotating, and I can see why a ruler is needed for those who want to annotate or for those who want to mark up a specific point. Yeah, no, this is really smart for those who do annotate, and eventually I might just get into annotating. I think this might be the very first thing that I use. And what else is in this box? Okay, oh, we have a sticker sheet. I have 2 sticker sheets. Was this intentional? Was I meant to receive 1 or 2 sticker sheets? Let's see. Gothic sticker sheet. No, I was meant to receive 1 sticker sheet, but accidentally put 2 in mine. And you know what? I'm not mad about that, because unlike the last sticker sheet I received, these ones are really cool, in my personal opinion. I really love the Gothic aesthetic, and I reckon it is very timely, considering that I am now closer to October than I am August. I'll keep these in handy for the season. And of course, how can I forget, we also have some tarot cards for the month. And here we have the King of Stars and the Queen of Stars. And I'm guessing these are the main characters from the book pick of the month, because I know what the book is based on the theme and based on the fact that it recently came out and I've read a book from this author previously, actually a series from this author previously. I don't know these characters yet, nor have I gotten attached to them, but I'm really happy to add these character cards to my collection. And last but certainly not least, we come to the book pick of the month for August. And the Fairyloot young adult book pick for the month is is, oh, I was right. Yeah, Bonesmith by Nikki Pau Preto. Here I've got the monthly fairy scoop. I've got the beautiful character art. Wow, that's so pretty. I really like what the illustrator did with this character art. I think that that's really cool. And then we have a bookmark, and this is the edition of Bonesmith. Now, I don't really love the original cover. However, I do like the adjusted colorway. I like this green much better than I like the original. You know what? It matches my flannel. I am happy about that. I'm not keen on this. I did mention this previously with Forged by Blood. It does not work with every cover. It works with Forged by Blood very well. That's a very beautiful illustration that is very much centered. It's not just the protagonist they're showing, it's also the patterns around the protagonist. But as you can see from the front cover of Bonesmith, the protagonist is not exactly centered. Like, her body is going out this way, but her head's right here. So then right here we have this line where we just really don't know what she's doing with her body. It looks weird. That being said, I do like what they did with the cover. I think that it's really cool, but I don't know if I want to display this on my shelf because it just looks really weird. I would prefer to face its spine out, and I think that them keeping the gold spine or them like customizing with the gold spine, I don't know if this is the original concept or not. I think that they did an excellent job with this, but I'm not impressed with what they decided to print the pages with. I personally think that they could have used the skull and crossbones concepts that they used on the straws for the pages. I personally think that Fairyloot could have been a little bit more creative with the pages here, because I personally think that this looks a little bit lazy, and I don't think that they thought this through. Personally, I do like the end page art. That is so pretty. I think that it could have benefited from some foiling. However, I am very much impressed with the art. And on the other side of the book, we have more character art. I believe that that was the guy on the King of Stars card, and here we have the protagonist that was on the Queen of Stars card. And then we have this beautiful design on the naked hardback. I do have to admit, once again, I'm not pleased with the color of the naked hardback. I understand that they probably are getting these hardbacks directly from the publisher, and I totally get that if that is the case, but I reckon that the color could have matched the colorway on the cover, personally. I do love this though. That is just so pretty. And then we've got Bonesmith on the spine, and then I believe we have a reverse dust jacket cover, and we do. That is so pretty, but I do have to admit I would prefer to use something that goes like this long as a poster a bit more than I would want to use it as the dust jacket, because when it's cut off, you're not going to be able to see what she's doing with her arm, and that kind of upsets me a little bit because I would want to see that blade on the actual cover. But you know what? Regardless, I'm so happy that I had this beautiful reverse dust jacket art, and I could use it as an alternative if I so choose to eventually. I'd have to say, out of all special editions, the Bonesmith special edition in this unboxing is my least favorite. However, there are things I love about it and I appreciate about it, like the updated colorway and the end page art and the reverse dust jacket art concept. I really appreciate those things, but there are also things that I am not so pleased about it, like the color of the naked hardback or these uncentered pages. I don't get this. I really don't. Like, it works well for some covers to be printed on as a digital printed edge, but this cover did not work as a digitally printed edge in my personal opinion. However, I love the items in this box. I think that out of all boxes this year, this is definitely one of my favorite boxes in terms of items that I've received. So I guess that's gonna be it for this video today, book lovers. If you happen to stay to the end of the video, leave me the green heart emoji. And if you happen to enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet already. Join the amazing community of book lovers. And also, I have social medias. I'm at gswizzlebooks on Twitter and Instagram, and I'm also Goodreads. That's www.goodreads.com/gswizzle. And finally, I'm at TikTok. I'm at gswizzle on TikTok if you want to follow me there for some bookish content. I love you, book lovers, and I will see you later. Peace.
Started out with half and I flipped it into double. Started out with half and I flipped it into double.